Before we part ways, I just want to say to all my supporters, I fucking love y'all to death. To all my fans, I love y'all to death. And I just want to let y'all know y'all not just fans, y'all my fucking family. Period.
Welcome back to another episode of the Wrldcast podcast. Today we're gonna introduce a new host, and her name is World. Also, today we're gonna talk about the new Deluxe and why we were gone for some time.
So the reason why we was gone for so much time was really because we had some people who didn't have the time to do the podcast, so we kind of each week we was getting ready to film the next episode, and then they kind of didn't have time to, so then we would put it on to next week, and then it just never happened. But now we've got new hosts and stuff like that. We should be all right to do episode 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So we've also got a new editor who's going to be editing this. So shout out to him. We'll put the credits down in the description and all that. So what are your guys' thoughts on the Goodbye and Good Riddance Deluxe?
Faye, you want to start it off?
I mean, I'm pretty happy to see an official release for the Lucid Dreams remix with Ozzy. I mean, we've been waiting so long for it, and the day has finally come, so I'm pretty happy with that.
It was quite a nice surprise because I stayed up. Bearing in mind, I had an exam in the morning at school, and I stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was literally on the edge of my bed, and I was like, please come through and release something. And then before I even had a chance to go on Spotify, I had a notification from YouTube on my phone saying that the channel had uploaded visualizers, and I was like, thank God for that.
So honestly, I was a bit worried because since the Sting lawsuit, things got a bit tricky, so we weren't sure if it was ever going to officially release.
I did hear that Sting lost the lawsuit, or he kind of said that he's not going to put it through anymore. I can't remember what the thing was, but I'm pretty sure he said that he wasn't going to go through with it.
For the remix, maybe the mixing could have been a bit better.
I mean,
yeah,
I liked it as much, and I know this much might be a bit controversial, but I like it as much as the original.
Really?
And obviously nothing can beat the original, but I like it as much as the original. Obviously it don't give off the same vibes as listening to the original, but
that is quite controversial because I love the original. It's what got me introduced, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
Obviously the fact, obviously the original is I don't know how to explain it. It's different. Obviously, the original Lucid Dreams is
it pretty much made 2018.
It's the biggest song, yeah.
But I think he got 2010 to 2020, he got put in the he got put in 52nd best artist out of the whole 10 years between 2010 and 2020. And he got Death Race for Love and Goodbye and Good Riddance also got put in best album for them.
That's amazing because of the amount of time he had in the industry as well. I
think he only started in 2018, so 2011 to 2018, he wasn't a part of much of that century. And the fact that he's managed to get to 52nd best artist.
Yeah, it's
incredible.
Insane.
Yeah.
So next week we'll be uploading the second episode of the podcast. We will hopefully have Tragedy on speaking about the leaks and everything that's been going on with leaks and everything.
Very exciting.
Yep.
We'll also be updating you guys more throughout the Twitter and just keeping you guys more involved with everything. Hopefully more guests. We're going to try get Scheme, Bibby and all that on. Can't promise anything, but we're hoping. So yeah, think things are picking up again. bring it
Be
all
more
back.
active. Yep.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Also, Bex is not here this week as she couldn't make it, but she will be back next week to record the episode 2. So yeah.
Next week's gonna be lit.
Yep. Big things.
Very big things.
I'm so annoyed with Bibby though, because like he teased the party never ends, but then deleted the post like 2 minutes later.
Always
It's
posting
like
leaks, doesn't he?
he just loves pissing everybody off.
Like the already dead tweets. He stays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it. I know he has.
Such a tease.
Who knew Juice are?
On Thursday, like so from like Thursday dinner time UK time, I all I said to my parents, did you know 2 new Juice are today? I don't know why. I just because my parents are quite into Juice as well, so
I need to get my parents on him.
they didn't get it. They didn't get it at
My
all.
sister loves Juice.
But my dad said to me the other day on the song 734, he said, if it wasn't for all the effects that they put on his voice, I would like the song.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
understand that.
Because he does have quite a good natural singing voice as well.
Yeah. Like, don't get started on his freestyles as well.
Oh my god, we have to do an episode just based on his freestyles. We have
I'm
to.
pretty sure that episode would be
Yeah,
like an hour long.
We have to.
Like, did any of you watch the live stream last night on the?
I watched like half of it. Then it was too late for me.
Did
I
they?
watched bits and pieces. I know they teased like a big surprise and then nothing happened, which was pretty sad.
I literally stayed up just to wait for that surprise and nothing.
They teased game, I think it was. That's what I remembered.
I mean, we've already heard it. So
Yeah.
why is it a big surprise?
I mean, it's good for the casual fans.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping that he kind of Bibby kind of stops the teasing side and like.
Yeah.
I just wish he was to communicate with us more.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
if
definitely.
instead of saying like, a song might drop tonight, you can say a song won't drop tonight or will drop tonight. Like, don't.
He
because
just likes keeping us in suspense, to be honest.
And then we just have to rely on what a member from his team said on Instagram.
I'm pretty sure that was Juice WRLD's manager to be.
Yeah,
it was?
Pete.
Yeah.
That's Pete, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, the whole Party Never Ends concept, I thought it was good as Juice WRLD's last album.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
the whole concept of the party never ends.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been good for the last album, but I mean,
Because we're all like still waiting on the Outsiders, aren't we?
yeah, but I think that it's going to be the name of the documentary, and it would be a really good name for the documentary.
That's an amazing name. That's a really good name, yeah.
And it also feels like that's what it would be called.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what's crazy? How they dropped a love song about Star on Ali's birthday on an album about Bella.
That's everybody was saying how dare they disrespect Ali and all that.
Yeah.
I wonder
But,
how
like,
she thinks of it.
It was a Starfire album, and the whole point of them releasing that deluxe was because it was the anniversary of Goodbye and Good Riddance.
But do you know what it is? The thing is, they've got enough 2019 Ali love songs to put out, like, especially on her birthday or Valentine's Day, and it's just like they keep missing these opportunities.
Yeah.
Unless they're saving it for future release, I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure the whole point of them releasing 734 and Lucid Dreams remix was for the Goodbye Good Riddance anniversary. Yeah. So, and also obviously because Goodbye and Good Riddance was about Starfire, they'd obviously put songs on there about Starfire.
Yep.
So I didn't really get why people were complaining because I didn't see the release as something for Ali's birthday.
It's because obviously, like, you know, at the point of his death, he was with Ali, and people like feel like, you know, Bibby's disrespecting that.
I do feel at some points that Bibby does disrespect quite a few people
Yeah.
sometimes, but
I feel like he doesn't care most of the time.
yeah. But then I do hate it when people expect stuff from him, and like when you go to like his comments and everybody's just asking for new music.
Oh my god, you know someone, yes, like a stan on Instagram, they tagged Bibby and they said like they were complaining about the songs and then they told him to hang himself.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that
that's
was
just a bit too much.
Crazy.
Like,
just for songs that he didn't like.
I don't think people realize like this is the internet, like in real life, like you wouldn't have the fucking balls to say stuff like that to someone like Bibby.
100%.
Yeah, no, it's just not needed at all. Just leave him to release the music when he
That's it.
releases the music.
It
Like,
just
obviously,
gives the fan base a bad name as well.
yeah. But going
As if
back to
you
the
don't
already dead thing,
yes.
I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure he has already.
He
dead.
has to have it. Because
Because
him and Nick Mira were looking for it
They're
like
in
for
the
a
studio where it was recorded, yeah.
They have
And
to have it.
if you tuned into his live stream about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, when he started tweeting the lyrics, you could hear the song. You could hear an unheard bit of the song in the background, and he was
They've
just
got it.
teasing the
They've
out
got
of it.
it.
It was kind of, and then he completely acted like he had not got it at all. He's got it.
Do you know
It's
what?
just-
They're just gonna drop it when like nobody expects it.
I'm not surprised if they drop it like a day before the album releases, like they did with like Life's a Mess and
I love
Come and Go and all that.
Yeah.
But I
I
mean,
love how Life's a Mess was unheard, but I hope there's a lot more unheard.
I think I so you know when people go like don't listen to the leaks if you when the official release comes out you haven't
Yeah.
heard it. I completely agree with that. If you don't want to hear like
Mhm.
if you want to have like the first time listening to it when it gets released,
Then don't
wait
listen to
till it
leaks
gets
or don't
released.
click into the group buys. Yeah, I agree 100%.
And then when they say last Juice World album, last Juice music, blah blah blah, then maybe do it because there's a chance, there's like a 99.9% chance that they won't be releasing anything else.
Yeah.
And
I mean, most of the leaks that we already have will probably never get released.
yeah,
it's just that chance that you don't know which songs are gonna get released. That's the thing.
They've still got like 2,000 unreleased songs.
It's insane.
He was just too talented. Like
no, but I totally agree. Like, if you listen to leaks, then you need to accept the fact that they may potentially be released in the future. Like, that's a risk you have to take.
Yeah.
Like,
but people, get so toxic and so angry, but it's just like your own choices led you to that. So how can you blame Bibby or his management? Or
I try to kind of stay out of leaks, like not.
It's so hard.
Like
it's so hard.
Like I've probably listened to about 3, 4, 5% of the leaks because I want to be able to hear the song when it comes out. Like I listened to Wishing Well before it released. I listened like there's like a few songs that I've heard before they released, and that was about it.
I'm too addicted to leaks. Like I can last a whole week with just listening to leaks. It's crazy.
Like the thing is, like once you start, you can't stop. Like you just want to hear more and more and more because he's got so many.
Yeah. My favorite leak is probably that song with Kid Cudi. I think it's called Good Time.
Good Time. I love that.
That's a really good song.
So much.
I think I had that on repeat for 2 months.
My favorite is No Good Woman.
Quitter.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Do you know what I really want to release? Drive Me Crazy.
I want Biscotti in there. I don't care what anyone says. That song is good.
Call Me Whenever. Adore You. Toxic Humans.
Most of the popular leaks are the ones I want released. So stuff like Arctic Tundra.
Yeah.
I hope they release that with Nicki.
Yeah.
High Tide.
Cigarettes.
Life's a Dungeon. That's another one.
I think Starstruck I see releasing, to be honest.
Starstruck's a banger.
I think what they should do is just like when they get to like the last Juice World album, just chuck like hundreds of songs on there. Like, there's no reason why not. He
Three
had
numbers will go insane.
And be like in memory of Jared or something like that, probably.
Yeah, but they've got 4,000 songs that they have access to, right? But like songs that are already dead, they don't have access to. So think how many songs that there are that are lost that
Yeah.
aren't within that 4,000.
Yeah.
There could be another few good hundred that are lost.
Yep.
So he was just too talented. Like, just don't get me
Right.
started. The fact that he could literally just go into a studio and just make a song
hit.
start to finish
Just hit on
by the
hit
click
and
of his
hit.
fingers. It's just crazy. And I've tried. I've tried myself, like just trying to make a song from start to finish. I can't do it. He just makes it look so easy.
It's easier said than done, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, I miss him.
I just like when I was watching that live stream yesterday when they were all talking about like how talented he was and all that. It was just like the fact that he died so young as well, and like the amount of like years he like had a chance to like show the world who he was, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he had.
I mean, even Eminem like said how much potential Juice had, and like Eminem doesn't really
And
talk
Eminem-
about artists
yeah.
like that.
He-
So that's huge.
like my mum and dad like aren't really into music that much, but like
Mhm.
they're like as obsessed with Juice as I am. And I'm not sure if it's because I talk about him all the time, or if it's because
Totally
they
not jealous of you.
like. I remember going to my dad's work. This is really off topic, but I went to my dad's work, and I literally taught the whole like downstairs staff about Juice World within the day that I was there. And it all started because I heard one song on the radio. Oh, it's crazy. We'll see you next week, hopefully with episode 2. Is there anything else that you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
I think we said what needed to be said.
Yep.
Thank you for having me, guys, and can't wait to see you all on episode 2.
Which should be out next week, fingers crossed.
And toes crossed.
Yeah, and toes crossed. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for listening to this podcast. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're on Spotify, make sure you follow. You know the drill. And yeah, see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Fire